다때네 고발했어.
동반이 수소세 수레 동반이 시
다들에 똥이 시주르시 예레스. 수라 수동바고 동반이 수소. 동반이래 수시면 수레 동바신 동반이 시면 진 동반이 시주르시드. 다때 수때 템버투마투 제바나 템버투 이는 냠도 게임도 도바세도 수 템버 메바레시게르바. This is the su temba meba kuranta temba timbrism. Su ti jimpache. Su temba meba tita tembare chikoindu. Ani su temba meba tia temba meba resin paten guyerchita. Su kuran ani temba maris jimbaris lebraba. This is the su temba meba ku tembaraji. 이바이나 삼 도바체 인도 수 템바 메바티야 템바 메바리스 진텐 구비르다티.
So this and in the text it says form is empty, emptiness is form, emptiness is nothing else than from form, and the form is also nothing else than emptiness, right? So we covered the form is empty. Now the emptiness is form. So what happens when we meditate on a form and an object? So then at the conclusion, so we realize that form is not truly exist. We realize that the form is lack of truly existence. And at this point, somehow we may feel like, yes, I can accept the form is not truly exist, but the empty nature of the form or the lack of truly existence of the form could be truly exist. That is truly exist. And for that, so we need to introduce the emptiness of emptiness is the form. So we need to realize the emptiness itself is a form. Oh.
제사 수 아니 군접 템바르바. 수 템베 동안에 둔담 템바리스 좀 수 템바 메바 코나 템바 임바다 상 도바기르바. This is the 수 템바 메바티야 템바 메바리스 제니 크텐트 동바니 텐 파구기르바. 제사니 수 템바 메바티
동반이 숙소세 들으시. 동반이 숙소세.
동반이 숙소세도 수 동바원이 그러봐. 수 동반이 드네 아니 수 동반이나 수 동반이 티 템버지 고인데 아니 수 동반이 숙소 동반이 티 숙소 샤워레스 동반이레 수시 마레스 수레 동반이 시 마레스 lep다 수 템바 메바 데인도 수 템바 메바 티 템바인 샤스 수 그런 군주 템바레바 수 그런 메템바치레샤 수 그땡기네로 티 템바스 제 고인도 템바티 수 그땡기네로 티 템바 메바레 수레 셴야 마레스 제네 시리얼 제서
Yes. Oh, so okay. So the empty form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is nothing else than form, right? Form is empty. So then again, so when we go through this analytical kind of the exercise meditation, so then at the end we kind of like separating what is conventional and what is ultimate, right? So we may feel like, oh yeah, the form is conventional object, and then the lack of inherent existence of the form is truly what you call ultimate conventional phenomena. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ultimate truth. Yes. Ultimate truth. Yes. Ultimate truth. We say like always like emptiness is ultimate truth, right? So now we need to think, is really emptiness is ultimate truth or not, right? So then when we analyze that, then we will find emptiness is also what you call this lack of inherent existence. Emptiness is also empty, okay, empty, not truly exists. So then here when he says emptiness is form, means like, so the form, whatever we are looking at it, or whatever we are using as an object to define whether this is a truly existent or not, that form itself is actually a nature of emptiness. Okay, it is emptiness. And he says emptiness is nothing else than form, right? So that emptiness is not actually separate, not different things from the form. No,
That's this one.
this now, this.
That the Gualis,
This is not. Su tongba ni so su le tongba ni xie ma yin no tongba ni le jiang su xin ma yin no xie le.
that don't bring you just suit. So good thing that don't bring you any motion to Suya Maris. Sule, don't bring you shame. Don't bring you just so shame, city temper, but don't bring you suit it. Then she, and you suit temper to do the don't bring you. So don't was it don't bring you so shame,
Okay, so now here it says emptiness is nothing else than form, right? So the emptiness is nothing else than form. Su tongba ni su le tongba ni xie ma tongba ni le jiang su xin. I think this English goes in reverse somehow. I guess I don't know. Okay, the form is okay. The form is also nothing else than emptiness. Okay, form is nothing. Okay, I think this comes in third line in Tibetan, I guess. Form is also nothing else than emptiness. Right? This one, okay? Sule Tongba Nishaman means like form is also nothing else than emptiness. That's correct? Right. Okay. So yeah, so that means that form itself is empty. Okay, empty. So then what happens, like when we go through this analytical meditation, so then we find form is being conventional object, and then the empty of the form is being what you call this ultimate object, ultimate thing, ultimate thing, right? So we tend to separate that. So what happens is like that emptiness, the form, okay, the form, okay, form is also nothing else, means like form is not other than empty. If we separated that, so then what happens, like the form becomes truly exist. Okay, in sense, okay, if you don't see form as an empty, then in other words, form as an empty, so then we basically we're saying like the nature of the form is empty, but the form is not empty. Okay, so we on the other hand, we left out form as being truly exist.
Oh, that didn't get no into chamber, the general assembly can do chamber, have you to show says that is Gelong Kindu Chamber said, Gelong Shi in Jet Sobachilla, Sobata, Chamboni, Jandinam so drama to the Shabamong. The Gelongi Kindu Chamber dance again, Gelongi Kindu said, Pena Kindu said, Gelong Shi in Jet Sobachilla, Kindu said. Chambers Jandinam so drama to the Shabamongos. As Kindu Chambers, Gelongi Kindu Chamber said, Jandinam so drama Mawala Shepherd Kindu Mabu Yuvala. That she in Niangel Mambu Sidaba. What in the Chilla Shagaris? The Nijun Tamji Janshi to Chubena Chanjus. Gelongi Kindu Chamber Dang, Chanju Sembe Kindu Chamber Dang said, Chanju said, Any
sugar burst, Gansun Bebe.
Ah,
Sugar Shindaji Chums. Gansun Chumre.
그네 수고 거와.
륜리야 칭수.
아니,
륜리야 칭수.
지난테 그봐도.
말 갱기디 이게 슈고드니 야
매매
지난
지난테 랩다 지난테 가도 돼.
얘디에 얘디 수 동보니 수술 동보니 시 마이노 세들.
알레 마침 버려.
만 마요로 갱야 패시 니야 패시. 동보니 레전 수시 마이노 세. 디진도 초르와는 뒤시에 당세. 어.
봐봐 제레스 봐.
디 차차래.
되네 버렸어.
근데 한 마드로도.
본방을 때다 경.
엄마신 동만 따오 디 차차스.
뒤에 마침 버려.
라오.
다 수래. 양 수수 최담되게 된다. 당연히
디 차차스.
나도 다르다디제. 수수란 신기. 이나네 디차르베.
차를 라오.
다 좋아도 뒤시도 뒤제다 넘버 10 동보 수레 넘버 10 달도 오마실이야 동이 시주르세야 됐다 뒤제 수레 시셰송아 동반이 수레 동반이 심 동반이래 수셰마이노 다 뒤신도 좋아 동반이래 좋아래 로스 동반이 that's
Okay. So here it says form is empty, emptiness is form, emptiness is nothing else than form, and the form is nothing else than emptiness. So this point is called four, what you call this? I think four profound here. This is four profound points all to the aggregates, right? So then in this addition to in the what you call in the sutra, if you look at that, it says in the same way, right? Emptiness is not other than emptiness. The form is not other than emptiness. And the same way is a sensation, recognition, conditioning factor, and consciousness are empty. So you can use these 4 points, the 4 profound points to all the other aggregates. So for sensation, you can say sensation is empty, empty is sensation, emptiness is sensation. It's not other than sensation, not other than emptiness. You can use the same logic for all the other 5 aggregates.
다 돈음도 다 단대디 초름 조름 네가 수다 동반일로 주디 셰베인 버려 다 돈음도 사무제게 사무제버 겐딩이 주지 루즈니 스타디 셰르부 대다면 최탐제 라시 동반이디 셰베 넘버 타베고 동반이다 넘버 타베고 동반이 메바 제 따디 동반이디 셰베 넘버 타베고 동반이디 랑고르베 기 메바 넘버 타베고 동반이다 세드 넘버 타베고 동반이디 메바 세드 넘버 타베고 메바데 마제바다 망가바스 군에 명무부초기 tema 라시기 메바 넘버 남자 쪽이 저 temada 되어라 시기 메바 대네 넘버 탑에 남다로 고숨기 체만 메바티 템베 남다 고숨기 난기 체만 메바티 방제 준 세밤 되와 라시기 메바 톱제 연대 조밤 강 라시기 메바 시바 니기 대부 메바 남바타베 고 메바 디템버리스 대달 통남도 남달 고숨라 롭주로스 제다 통남게 네가수 동반이 롭주디 셰인도 남달 고숨도 시에버리
Yes. So okay, now stick with the root text. Let's say, so therefore Shariputra, all dharmas are empty. Okay, they are without characteristic, and they are unreason and uncessation. Right, there's 3 steps. Up to here, when we say form is empty, emptiness form, and back and forth 4 times, and then apply to all the other 5 aggregates and stuff like up to here. This is explanation on how to train when someone's on path of preparation, path of accumulation, right? Path of preparation and path of accumulation. So now from here, therefore, Shariputra, all dharmas are empty, they're without characteristic and unreason and unseasoning. That means that this is explanation on how to train when someone is on a path of seeing, okay, path of seeing. So that means like, so when it says the Shariputra, all dharmas are empty, so all dharma is empty means these 3 are something we call 3 doors of liberation. I think 3 doors. Is this 3 doors of liberation? Okay, Namtar Gosam sounds like that. Okay. So then it says the nature is empty. Okay, dharmas are empty means the nature of the dharmas are empty. They are without characteristic. Now the sema meba. They are without characteristic means that their causes are lack of inherent existence. Yeah. And then it says they are unreason and unseasoning. Their result is empty. Yeah, empty. These 3 are called. These 3 meditations are called door to liberation. Right, door to liberation. Okay.
Dati dati kubales. Nambata ko chaman meba tichisungi.
Sema mageba meba magaba
kuni dati
tima meba
tima meba tima da jawa meba se tichimbribe.
kuni nimong choki tima rangshinki meba as.
어디 당시 매바 스타디 셰바니 제부 매바 땡세들베
Now
다디 디더 통람도 넘바타베 고숨 금지 다디 인제디 통람 기내가서 남다 고숨 금지 셰베인 바
알레데 kuni nimong choki tima rangshinki meba namjan choki tima dan dewa
저와라 시기 매바
rangshiki meba
네 남바타베 고숨 참마 매바
ngaro ata ngairo gos number to gosum gi chema meba ta pangje gyun seba pangje gyun seba tiwa rangshiki
톱제 윤데
meba
조바
tobje yunde zoba kangwa rangshiki meba
강화 매바 세데바
chamyo
매바 시베 니긴 제부 매바 티테 남바타베 고숨게나네
yes
돈바니다 참만 매바스
no
어디 때니 남자 고숨다 롭주테 테 토람 기네가 슬롭주테
this sure again this lele ya bas lavna ma this sure sikla tagi shidona ma okay kuni nimong chogin namdar gosum da kharsala namdar gosum ki chema meba thang pangji gyun seba tiwa rangshi gi meba ra
tiwa 매바 강화 매바 오세
tiwa meba tobje yönde zobam kangwa meba rangshi gi meba os ra sheba ni gi debu meba te sheba ni gi sena
단데디
mageba
지경이디 지마다 제와 란신기 매바디 네 남바타바 고수 참만 매바디체 반제견 세밤 저 매바스 저 매바 강 매바 니부디게 시게 저 매바 강 매바세디 저 매바세디 반제견 저와 란신기 매바 톱제 연대 조밤 강화란 신기 매바 니기 대부분 매바디데 나바타베 고숨기나네 매바디
tima meba se di na tima meba de tima de driver se di khartem brala
니디
mageba de magaba se di
디
제부기 얘가 기 체마야 라시
남바타베 고tum바니디
라
남바타베 고tum바니디
나
랑궁 오주베 주의 체마당 제부 깽가기 체마양 랑궁 오주베 매베 마게바 망가바 제만 매바 제마다 저 매바디 남바 네 남바다베 고체만 매바디 치쟁 매바디 다 치쟁 나스 그러베
뜻이요 again this that ini dira 동바 니테 저러 치니 동바 니테 직체 치니 매바체 마게바 마가바체 티마 매바체 티마데 대와 매바체 디종아로 알라
어디리
티마데 대와 매바 티바 매바 loss. Okay, there are actually 4 points. Okay, 4 points. Let's look at the okay, Shariputra. Oh,
동반이디스
no.
남바도 동반이디스
Let's not. Okay, therefore, Shariputra, all dharmas are empty. This is 1 point. They are without characteristic. That's 1 point. And they are unreasoning and unceasing. 1 point. These three are what we call door to liberation, right? Okay, now they are not tainted and not untainted. Okay, tima, I guess tima, or you can say like they are contaminated or uncontaminated, right? Uncontaminated. So that means like uncontaminated is not truly exist, and contaminated is not truly exist. Okay, and they are not deficient, they are not complete. So that means like deficiency or like destroying, right? Destroying your negativity and stuff like that. These are not truly exist. And then and what is this? Not complete. Not complete. Kanwa meba. It's not full, sort of like full or complete, yes. And all of your realizations are not truly exist. They cannot truly exist, right? And therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, there's no, okay. Okay, now let's go back to the Tibetan. Let's say I try to go with the Tibetan again. Mageva Magameo, we did this. Okay, now Kuni Nyumun Chogi Tima means Kuni Nyumun Chogi means like Tima, the stand, talking about the stand and not stand, right? So the Nyumun Kuni Nyumun Chogi means the mental afflictions, okay? The what you call innate mental afflictions are not truly exist, yeah? And then Rangshigi Meba, Namjang Chok Tima. Namjang Chok means like the result of liberation or result of abandonment, abandoning, right? Abandonment is not truly exist. Okay? Tima the Dewa Meba. And they are not truly separated, from all the sin. No. I'm just joking. Okay. It's not truly, not truly, they are not truly separated. Okay, not truly separated. Okay, these are all actually additional to the last doors of the liberation. Okay, liberation. So basically saying like everything, like, your practice, your attainment, whatever, like, these negativities, attainment, being together, attached to the negativity, all of these are not truly exist. That means like you need to work. Oh.
반제긴 반제긴 세밤 저매바 저는 신기 매바 토제인데 저밤 강화스 강화스 저매바 강화매바 저매바세 되진을 잘
디슬라우
강화매바세 인델이 잘
디디슬라우
신기 매바 세바니 진 제부 매바 매바디 대들 통놈도 넘다 고승 루지 디인제디
So up to here, it says all the bodhisattvas, this is how they train in 3 doors of liberation at the path of seeing.
다 권함지급수 중요한 년바 샤시 메시지 뭐 군주비 출가야 매라 디체나 생무들 군주비 출 탐제 세베 동이바시라 로지도 슈네 롭제바네 샤리부 대다나 동바니라 송메스다 디 동바니라 송메스디 동바니라 찌지도 냠버시베 냠샤 이시 생무들 아니 송메 sumes, and sumes,
Soramit.
soame, dushime, number shiva mes, pumbungalachar,
Oh,
mime nawa menam chimilumi imitimis, umbutulachar,
oh.
sume tame time rome, rejame chumeto city,
Keji.
chi
Keji.
gigi tulachar,
Yes, oh.
gigi jungi sene, nangi gigi trudi,
Mm.
tang chi gigi trudi la, ane
Keji Juni.
gigi jungi che.
Yes. Yes. Juni the shower, right? Keji Juni the last.
gigi jungi
Okay.
sha.
Okay, now go back to the root text. It says, therefore, okay, we didn't read done this, right? Okay, now again, here it says, therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, there's no form, no sensation, no recognition, no conditioning factor, no consciousness, no eyes, no ear, no nose, no trunk, no body, no mind, and no visible form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no texture, and no mental objects, right? And these are the letter 2 6 sets are, we call it KJ, is what you call this KJ Chuduk 16
gigi jungi,
KJ Jung, yes, sorry, 12, sorry, 12, 6 times 2, 12, what you call 12 ayutanas, you call ayutanas, okay. And this in English for that? Constituent, okay. Anyway, so these are these 12 objects, right? Okay, now here, what it's saying is this, okay, let's say Shariputra, right? Tongpanila, okay, Tongpanila, emptiness. So therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, right? So in emptiness means this is actually now talking about how to train when you reach to the Gonglam, or the path of meditation, yeah. And the path of meditation, so that being, that bodhisattva, at that bodhisattva's mind, this bodhisattva is meditating on emptiness single pointedly. Okay, single pointedly. That means like in his in this bodhisattva's mind, or his mind, right? Mind, there's only one object. Okay, one object. That object is being like the lack of true existence. So then for that bodhisattva has no other objects. Okay, no other object means like, it's like, what is this? What is called? In emptiness means like the emptiness, meditating equipoise on emptiness by when they are on the path of meditation. Okay, so for them, there's no object, there's no sensation, there's no recognition, because all of these are conventional objects, right? All of them are ceased in their view.
Oda, tombanila sume seati, gonam nyamsha ishi, tombani sibe simurle sume, sorame, dushime, namba shiva mes, umbungame. Ani mime, nawa me nami chimi lumi, umbutume, sume tame timi rome rejame chumi to sene, miba yi chu, so YouTube DMS journey. Make come ban agent come agent number shiva come come
Okay, so for that, in that individual, that meditator, their perception, there's no feeling, sume. So sume means no form, no feeling, no, what is this? No recognition, condition, effect. All of these are 5 aggregates, and the following: eye, nose, ear, tongue, body, mind are 4 faculty, 6 faculties, and sume, no form, no sound, no, all these are object of the 6 faculties. That's the faculties. And then if you continue, go down, and it says there's no eyes. Okay, and what is this? No texture, no mental consciousness. There's no ignorance. Miki kameva ne. Okay, make it come up name. Where is this? Okay, here. There's no I element up to no mind element, and so far as no mental consciousness element, they're come job get wala.
Mm.
There's 16 different types of elements included in that. Yeah. All of these are not being object of this meditator.
Come to get it, do some to get.
Absent to that meditation.
Maybe you come to, then will come to. Then Banamshi come to.
And the
Come to guess.
Sama lagorwe. La.
They come to guess to.
La come to get. Sama dranga. La.
Maybe you come to.
Where you come to. The
Then
Sutra Tirul Jadrivela.
will come to. Then Banamshi come to.
The Manamshi.
Come to guess it. Maybe you so do the church. Migo ombu na ombuji ombu
Just come to che.
이종부제제.
Any?
아니 남시주 여러분.
Namshitu. Okay. So they come to.
미go 나바시바 이게 나바시바
Okay, so the 6 elements. So 6 elements goes like this. We have what is this? Mic, right? Eye. Elements of eye, elements of nose, and stuff. We have 6 of them, and elements of form, elements of sound, and we have 6 of them, right? And then consciousness. Consciousness has like 6 elements. Kareda. Number shape kamngat namshi because the kamngati karasa.
number 미바 유지 come.
Mikba yugi come to.
주. then ombu come
true.
then Banamshi come to.
Then namshi come. Then namshi come. Okay. This is called like this. Elements of 6 objects, elements of 6 eye faculties, and elements of 6 consciousness of faculties. Okay. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, and stuff like that, right? So many layers.
다띠래. 처음에 드시면 되는 넘버시면 풍부하체. 다음에 나오면 남이지면 이미 숨 옹부 주체. 숨에 담에 뒤에 rum에 잠에 취면 도스니 미바 유지 취 주체. 시 온등기 계지 중이스 옹부당 되서 옹부가다 옹부 주다 유족스잖아. 계지 중이스 되지. 다 미게 카메바는 이제 카메스 이게 넘버시가 칸이 봐도야 매도세 감주제티. 대대 미
This now.
디스스 단 디스. 다때는 처음에 마리바 메스 다때 감주제 싱우터메 메메세티 동반열의 지지도 냠바시베 냠샤 이시기 생물 메스기야리 수야르바 수메 담이 제메세티 전주 선반은 게 동반열의 지지도 냠바시베 냠샤 이시기 생물 동반이 미셔야 말바 수메 담이 티미로메스 제티티
Only single mess, right? Okay. So when it says no eye, no consciousness, and stuff like that, we have like no, a bunch of no's, right? So that means it doesn't mean they are not existent. That means it is all these things are absent to the mind of meditator. Okay, meditator doesn't perceive all this object. That's why it says no. It doesn't mean like it because that meditator is placing their mind or meditating on the true nature or lack of true existence. No.
No. 다때는 그거랬었다. 감집게 차려.
Saslang.
다 감집게 장 생물들 매바 땡체.
Saslang.
다 마리바 메세디 양라 중이가 토메 마리바 되시게. 양라 중이기 나네 마리바스지 예바디지길래 좀바 남시길래 시범명수길래 나바지지 두바 레
Chuba repa.
레바
Sorwa. Seba. Lemba.
세바 렘바 시바
Kewa.
가시티
Nyamong.
녀모초게 땡디지 양라 중이시제
Mariba Seba Negashi Meslos.
다디 녀모 남자 쪽이 야라 된지야나 중이들이.
Yes, okay. Then it goes down. It says there's no element. Okay. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance up to no old age and death. Includes 12 links of dependent arising, dependent origination. Yeah, dependent originations, right? So dependent origination is like beginning with the ignorance. Duce is what? Duce is, do you know to listen? Conceiving something, okay, Duce. Yeah, and then the third one is Namshe is like consciousness, and then the name and form, and KJ is like KJ is like faculties, Ragpa is touch, Sorba is feeling, Seba is attachment, Lampa is like Seba and Lampa, they're similar, Lampa maybe. Siba is the samsara, Kyawa is like birth, and Ga means aging, She means death. This is a rough translation, okay. There's a rough translation. Okay, so the anime is talking about the 12 links of dependent origination. Okay, now dependent origination. When it's a dependent origination, this when it says no, what is it? No, what is it? No ignorance, no extinction of ignorance up to no old age. That is actually referring to the negative aspect of the dependent origination. Okay. Nyamungchogi, okay, it was a mental affliction of dependent origination.
어다티네 마리바 세바 메바네 마리바 세바 메바네 가시 세베 파도야메 다 남자 쪽이 된지 중이디 덴바리
Mariba seba meba ne gashi sebe pardo ya
메도스
namjan chugiro no. Okay, so let's
메세야디 암샤시기 동이 세베 싱으로 메세야디가
let's okay.
싱으들 메바 좀 바스
Okay, here it says there's no ignorance, right? There's no ignorance. That refers to the mental affliction aspect of the 12 links of dependent arising. Yeah. Then after that it says no extinction of ignorance up to no. Oh no, sorry. Oh, okay. Likewise. Sorry. Likewise. No. Okay. Maripa me. Okay, no ignorance. That's right, actually. No ignorance. Okay, there's no ignorance. Maripa seba me. No extinction of ignorance. Maripa seba me. Gashi me. Okay. No.
가시 세베 파도야 메도스
Medu gashi sebe padame namja chogi chotemba insla wala namja chogi. So from no
마리바 메스
Maripa mes.
세바 메 마리바 세바야 메스
Maripa seba me laura.
어디서 간글로 남자 쪽이
Maripa seba meba ne gashi sebe.
봐도
Maripa seba meba. Only seba meba. Okay. So you need to say it like this, I think. Here it says no ignorance, right? No ignorance all the way to 12 links of dependent arising, right? No ignorance, no what? No collection of something, no consciousness, and you go all these are all when we talk about like this ignorance, and so we go with the normal kind of like the 12 links of dependent arising. That is actually talking about the negative aspect of the 12 links of dependent arising. Again, then the mental affliction aspect of the what you call dependent arising. Now here says no extinction of ignorance up to no extinction, no what you need to apply, like no extinction. You need to apply it to all the other 12 links of dependent arising, dependent origination. No extinction, no what? Something collecting, no consciousness, no form, no name and form, no faculties, no touch, no sorrow, and stuff like that. You need to go like this. No, sorry, not no. Extinction of abandonment of something like extinction. Okay, extinction of maripa or ignorance. Okay. Extinction of ignorance, extinction of like collection, extinction of like a mental consciousness. You need to attach extinction in front of every single 12 links of dependent arising. That when we said that, this is talking about the abandonment aspect of the 12 links of dependent arising.
That is right.
Now this
This
is how you need to relate, sort of like, in this is a very brief, you need to expand it, sort of like. Now,
that don't get them better way.
now, the addition to Dungewa, the Kunjuwa, the Gobat,
That dish to Dunga to Kunju and Gobatanam, Siati, Dunga Temba me, Kunju Temba me, Godem me, Lamdem mes, Dungi Sibi single mess.
and then it follows by, okay, likewise, there's no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation, no path. Basically, same four noble truths are not there, right? So Dungil Demba so Pabe Demba, Dungil Demba so Pabe Demba she Simo Demeba. So that means no. That means again saying it's absence to the meditator's mind.
Dishintos, Dunga to Kunju and Gobatanam Siati, Temba Shitri.
Now, this is.
Now, that Miji Lam Miji Lam Singuter, Tati, Tiget Yura Jarba. Da Miji di Ishi deriva. Ishi Nija Singuter, Dungi Sibe Singul, Ishi Kuran Yamarva. Ishi so Shiva Dedagi, Topju the Mijiba so she Sangi se Chuenam, Singuter, Toba Meva, Singuter. Dungi Sibe Singul, Jida Topju the Mijiba Shid, Sangi Chumadeva, Toya Yariti. Tobati Singuter Yamaris, Yam Tungi Sibe Singula, Netopju Yamari, Mijibashi Yamaris, Susu Yanda Beribashi and Yamaris.
Wow, that's so. Okay, now go down there. So let's see, no cessation, no path, no wisdom, no abandonment, and non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since Bodhisattva have no attainment, they rely on the abided perfect. Okay. Ishime, where's the Ishime? Okay, no wisdom, right? Here says no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Okay? No wisdom. So no wisdom means so the meditator, so the meditator mind, okay, meditator mind is also empty to the meditator's mind. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Migji lamgi kyang singor de mebatong. Yeah. So that means like Migji means the meditator, their mind of the meditator, right? And for them, that meditator mind is not, it's absence to this meditator mind. Okay. So that is called wisdom. Okay, wisdom. And then it says attainment. Attainment is like the 10 powers and four indestructibles, so forth. These are the qualities of the Buddhas, right? Their absence to that meditator too, right? Meditator too. And it's not saying that they are not exist. And they're not, it's not saying they're not exist. They're saying it is saying that it is not object to that mind. Yeah. Now.
Oh, that in it. That in it, Chava Doji de Biting the Luke to Temper in America. You what the Sheriff Dedavina Saju Jundes, Chanjo Sembanamla, Chanjo Sembanam, Toba, maybe Cher. Sheriff the Palu to Chimba, La Tenji, Nede. Any
Similar Diva Major.
similar Diva Major Dimba, that's it, deliverable. I think I want to temper. Toja so maybe chert. Toje Chue Yang. Dungi Sibe Singutri Mevati, maybe chert. Drova Tamjin your shirt. Dungi Sibe Singur, Drova Tamjin your shibe. The singing learn me that with you in your bashubas. Drova Sena. Ticket to Kunzo Gutrava. Drava sea de Kunzo Gutrava, Tenji Drava sea Jini, Tana Kunzo Gutrava, Sume Tame, Suda, Tata, Tida, Roda, to Sukunzo Drava Sigari. Jasa, to Sukanga Tuni Sibe Simuter Meba Tembayansan, Drava Nyara Shive, Tishinila, Medal, Number Shube,
Kunzu be Drabata.
Tenji Drava,
Denzi Drabati Karshao.
Tenji Kurandaba,
Temba Denzi
Tenji, Tenju to Shaw.
Oh. Okay, so now let's go down. This is okay. Therefore, Shariputra, since Bodhisattva have no attainment, right, and they rely on and abide the perfection of wisdom, right? Okay, so when it says this, the Bodhisattva, okay, Bodhisattva, Gyunte, Saju Gyunte Chanju Semba Lavorata, Saju Gyunte Lavorve, Saju Gyunte Lavorve.
And the one of the Jitapiting in this do
Konata things, Saju Gyunte, Saju Gyunte de la Sigora.
Gona to Jitapiting in this, this Saju
Gyunte de la Sigora.
Tame.
Okay, so now next, this Shariputra and so on. This is actually talking about how they establish sort of like Dojita would think it means the Vajra like samadhi. Okay, samadhi. How to train into Vajra like samadhi. Samadhi is something that is indestructible, something like that. Okay, so this will be like, here says, Shariputra, since Bodhisattva have Bodhisattva, this Bodhisattva refers to the Bodhisattva who's at the 10th level. 10th level, or is the final stage of the Bodhisattva path. Okay, right? This Juntem is the final stage of the Bodhisattva path. So that is like a 10th Bodhisattva, 10th level of Bodhisattva who is in the 10th ground, right? So, and Chanju Semba, this, right? And then Bodhisattvas are what are top for them. There's no attainment. What is this? There's no attainment. There's no non-attainment. Okay, nothing. There's no non-attainment. And maybe cheer. You're going to the top. So maybe cheer. Okay. So at this point, it's completely absence of, we call it like Jampa, elaboration. Elaboration, elaborate. I think they translate that as elaboration. Elaboration means that there are two types of elaboration, right? Conventional elaboration and the denzin is a elaboration of self-grasping. There absence of conventional elaboration because there's no eyes, no or all this. You have all this listed, right? And then because of that, so there's no elaboration of the grasping, self-grasping. Okay, there's no elaboration of self-grasping. Like it says, like free of any types of elaboration means like that type of elaboration. Never sure, completely pieced out, like completely ceased. Okay, so then, and then when they reach that, right? So number sure, then there's no reverse. Okay, there's no reverse. That will be the final attainment, and that will be that quality of attainment has no reverse. Sort of like there's nothing need to go reverse. Okay, that kind of mental single pointed concentration. Okay, share the person then. Okay, yeah, long. This now. Then share your power the chimba, Samotilla Tenji Nede.
That in it. Sherry Parachimba, Samotilla Tenji Nedi, Shibe, Shidu Tamin, Jundepa Gemenumla, love she goes, love Jenny. That is love to the
and then the word it says they rely on and abide by the perfection of wisdom. Okay, that type of wisdom. So then the wisdom, someone who abides when they reach at the 10th level of the bodhisattva ground, right? So then you need to train into that kind of level of concentration. Now,
다디네 다디 다 시주 참문이 근데 바제 매남라 롭시 셰송 저바 탐진 여르시바 나름 맨다베 시주 참문이 들에 롭시 롭시고 다 밀로 람라 롭주니 다디 바도 로바 로베 다디 근데 바제 매남라 그 파르테 롭주디 템버리 다 밀로 바세디 상게바디 쳔니 밀로 람 토버바 밀로 람라 롭주니 대다르 초람네 원음 근데 바도 랍디 사중무게게 반제 디만남 림게 빵베나 심라 디바메 미장와 장와다 동아발에 대와다 메타발에 따바다 다음에발에 따도 집에 친질로 시 세배 빵배 친질로래 로시 대시 잡아매봐 친질 로시부디 잡아매지 친질 말로봐 시부디 레 신도 되네 잡아매 친질 로래 친질 로시부디르바 동네에 다발에 메다바다 동네에 다 대화다 다음에 벌어 다도다 장지다다 시부디지 로슈 시부디 디 친질로 시 잡아매세디 친질로 시부디 잡아매 친질로 시부디 내신도 되니 시시 하라면에 양해를 대바다 타바토도 도바디스나 상계 있는 그거 전부 있는 상계가 디치 진질로 실행 양해를 대바 다르친 바고 상계 듣고 반토바
okay, so now it's just relying on the abide of the perfection of wisdom. Okay, up to here, it actually tells you how to train on the path. Okay, these are like during the path of practicing, like a path of practicing, or yeah, path of learning. Okay, and on the path of learning. So here, so when it says perfection, okay, since their minds are right, their minds. Now their mind is referred to the mind that has been abandoned, the most subtle obstacle that's called obscure to knowledge. Okay, so when they were at 10th bhumi, so then through that kind of single point concentration, cutting off all these what you call this all elaboration, right? To elaboration, to all types of elaboration, through that kind of power of that kind of the practice, they have the Bodhisattva at the 10th level, they were able to abandon this subtle obstacle, which is the obscure to knowledge, is completely abandoned, right? So then here it says, okay, so then everything up to 10th level, everything has been removed, right? So because of that, okay, now result, since their minds are unobscured, similar deeper, yeah, then now their mind becomes unobscured, right? Okay, obscure, right? Minds are obscure. They have no fears. Okay, they have no fears. There are 4 types of fears. The 4 types of fears are this one. Semla diba meji mizanwa la zangwa da dunga. Semla diba meji mizanwa la zangwa da midaba la taba de semgi diba shawurwe takpa shawurela. Diba rwa. Okay.
매장을 좀
No, takpa mete chinji logla takpa me lao. Okay, so fear or no fear, there's a fear or the yeah, fear, takpa mete fear. Okay, these are like fears are like this. Seeing, or these are 4 wrong views actually. It's like seeing contaminated as contaminated object as uncontaminated. Okay, and then seeing suffering as a happiness, right? Suffering as an happiness, and seeing impermanent as a permanent, and seeing selflessness as a self-existence. These are the four. So once you abandon them, so then this is no fear, like they completely transcend error and reach to the ultimate nirvana, right? Nirvana. So tapa made the change log le shinto dene. I don't see this completely error. They are completely transcended. I think this is the devil. Transcended. Okay, from the error, right? Errors. All these four wrong views. Okay, four wrong views or four fears, right? So then they completed that. They just kind of like power all of these, right? Nirvana and all the Buddha. Then they reach to the ultimate nirvana. So ultimate nirvana, for instance, if this is related to the Mahayana, there will be Buddhahood. And if it's related to the other path, so it will be nirvana.
다 두숨도 두숨도 넘버십에 상계 탐지기 시르기 바로 짐발 때네 라나마 양도부터 진주 넘버도 상계 버리스.
So and the next one is really good for all Buddhas through the 3 times fully awakened and unsurpassed, genuinely and complete enlightened by means of the perfection of wisdom. Now,
다 대다르 누저 온들라 수술 체데 때네스 다 된주디 누저 온들라 아니 수술 체데 땐부터리 다니 오늘랑 어찌 능을거네 나 람가라 루츠 땐바 스타디 단데디 연체디 누저 온들라 아니 수술로 주디때 온들 다데 누저 오늘라 어찌 주거네 루츠디 다된디 인스죠.
okay, up to here, right? Up to here, what happens is like this. All this explanation is to someone who has dull mental capacity. Okay. Okay. Now the okay, the following lines are shown to someone who has high faculties. Okay, just with like a very little words and intent of what you call dense meaning, and it called mantra. Okay.
She skips over this next part of all to protect any of us.
다 누저 온들라 수술 체데 땐부터 살아봐. 아니 오늘라 나지 능을거네.
Okay, I forgot.
오늘라 나지 능을거네 남가라 알루주도 땐바디 아니 다 대회나 대담에나 셔르기 바루도 침뱅아 레바 침뱅아 라나메뱅아 냠냠바딩냠뱅아 동에든 제르도 쇼치뱅아 스제네 냠바딩냠뱅아 도넛 동에 주바자도 지바 탐지 럽도 셔르 지뱅아라 되네 때는 멜루신 민주면은 템버리시 바자디 셔르기 바루도 침뱅아 다들이 어디든지도 다 그때네 되자 온디 소소체데 때네 템바디 시타르바 다 오늘랑 어찌 용권을 룹스티 템버리 대단가디가디 파랑가디 파라상가디 부디세야지 여러분 어디 되자 오늘라 어찌 용권에 단가디가디 파랑가디 파라상가디 부디소하시 티부디 미슈야마르바
That's okay. So then up to here, it says up to here, explain it to very detailed and step by step to adult people, something like that. Stupid people, adult people, okay, adult people, right? Now the following is going to explain to someone who has high faculty. Then it goes like, okay, the completion, Rinpoche read through this actually throughout the 3 times the okay, the mantra of the great okay, therefore the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, mantra of the great insight, the unsurpassable mantra, the mantra of the equal to the unequaled, the mantra to the pacifies all suffering, is not false and should thus and understand as true the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, proclaim as follows. Tayata kadigadi paragadi parasangadi bodhisora. That just this line is or like efficient enough for high faculty the practitioners.
Nga di nyungu kone lam nga la lobsu tembani deta wina nga ki kedu mendra seti yi kyoba la jujin is shi jin di jan du je yi jiba le kyoba jebe na shirik pari chimbe nga sida shirik pari chimbe nga seti di nga di chidan donga nyi sene nga seti 타메기 나실에 좁을 집어서 쓰게르바 디 멘다시아디 이 좁을 집어서야디 이 집을 좁을 집어 타메기 나실에 좁을 세바디 매체 디 도르바 도저 인스네 나라체네 멘다시아디 이 좁어디 이 타메기 나실에 좁어서야르바 다디 memberche DJ jibali kyoba chibena shirik par chimbe ngas lebar ti ngas yadi dongani genane ngati memberche di sida dongani genane ngati yi tami gena shili kyoba chibena ngas gerba di yi
Okay, so here this is very short mantra, right? Gati gati paragati parasangati bodhisattva. So this is how they presented all this entire teaching in a very short, condensed kind of like a verse or line in a mantra. So mantra means, in general speaking, it means protect. Okay, protect. So then we have idea of like a mantra Vachayana and Sutrayana, right? So when we talk about Vachayana, that kind of mantra or Vachayana mantra, so basically it's saying like it's protecting our mind from ordinary experiences, ordinary ordinary mind or ordinary ordinary concept or ordinary appearances. Ordinary appearances, right? Here, when it says mantra, we refer to this center and this line as a mantra. And mantra, not in Tibetan or mantra. So because we call it mantra, and when you look at the line before that, it says, therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom. So the perfection, it says mantra of the perfection of the wisdom. It means that Sherchin, this sutra, right? The sutra or this the mantra, means like it's help or protect. Okay, protect being from fearful experience of the mind. Okay, so when it says mantra of the perfection of wisdom. Okay, long.
dine mariba baja de jebe dune thamje jombar jebe yasne Rinpoche bungas.
Okay, second one is called mantra or wisdom, the mantra of great insight. Rinpoche bunga wisdom. Okay, the unsurpassed mantra. I think this is the unsurpassed mantra. When it says unsurpassed mantra, so what this is being protecting us from is that it says Marikba Pakja na Jeba Rinpoche menga oya Marikbe Pakja da Jeba Dogne Tamje le Jampa Jebena. Marikbe Pakja means ignorance and the ignorance of imprints of the ignorance, right? Protecting us from imprints, ignorance and the imprints of the ignorance, and then the dogne. And due to that, and then we have sicknesses, pain, right? All this has been removed or destroyed by this mantra. It's protecting from this kind of problems, right? That's why it's called unsurpassed mantra. No,
다 동네
no.
탐제
This is not unsuppressed mantra. Unsuppressed mantra is coming later. What is this called? Perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great insight. Maybe the Rinpoche means, oh yeah, mantra of great insight. Okay, mantra of great insight actually is saying that it will eliminate our the ignorance and the imprints of the ignorance. Yeah, and then protecting us from sicknesses and all these sufferings. Now,
다 동네 탐제 세버 제발라 데이터 충배 셴메바네 라나 베랑아스
okay. So now this comes here. Now the unsurpassed mantra. Unsurpassed mantra means means like there's no other path or there's no other method to eliminate or overcome our sicknesses, right? Other than this path, other than understanding of this Shechin or the Sutra, right? Sutra. So that's why it's called unsuppressed mantra. This is unmatchable kind of like a mantra in terms of like eliminating our sufferings and so on. Now,
다디 라나 베랑아스 미냠바 미냠바다 냠베가스 미냠바다 냠베가스 미네 미냠바 세디 미네베 냥데 냥알린 데바당스 냠바디 토바체베에서네 미냠바디 미네베 냥알린 데바디 데다 냠바디 토바체베에서네 미냠바다 냠베가스제
minebe nyangdele deba, minyamba. Minyamba said minebe nyangdele deba segure.
미네베 냥알린 데베
Minyamba.
데바다 냠바디 미네베 냥알린 데바세디 다 산제 고고반르디 미네베 냥알린 데바데르바 데다 토바 제바디 아니 나이스 제 라나메바 라나메바 나세디 메냠바 메냠바 미네베 냥알린 데바다 냠바 토바디 토바 제베나 메냠바다 냠베 나세
Okay, so next is called the mantra that equal the unequaled, right? Equal the unequal means the attainment of nirvana is unequal, right? Okay, this is how it goes, like unequal. And then that means like nirvana is unequal, right? In other words, not obtaining nirvana is unequal, right? And then and that makes equal. That means like obtaining nirvana makes equal. Does it make any sense? Okay, minyamba minebe nyangde dansa. Minyamba means unequal, right? Unequal is unequal. And the minyamba se jorage. Minyamba se the nganzo la minyamba se worwe kare se minebe nyangde la
미네베
nyangde ta nyambas. Minyamba minebe nyangde ta nyambas na.
미냠바세다 미네베냥데티 콜레 덴다 메버 치르바 미냠바 데르바 데다 냠바 토버바
Okay, so now there's another word that say like unequal, or another word that means like unseasoning or unperishable. Unparalleled, what? No, not that. Unperishable, sort of indestructible, sort of like not destroyable, sort of something like that, okay? Minyama, that is nirvana, right? So then by relying on this sutra, it makes makes it equal to that. Okay, equal to that. Maybe it's saying like our mind. I don't know. 미냠바드 냠바스 가린 냠스 거다.
아,
가린 냠스 거다. 미냠바디
미냠바,
되지.
미냠바,
냠바스 간주
미네베 양대 들어봐.
미냠.
대다 냠바 터버려봐.
간주 내가 냠바 터버렸어. Okay. So that means like obtaining that kind of realization, that kind of nirvana. Okay, then we become equal, right? And there's another way, the first one which is that unequal make equal, means like it's unequal to us, right? Unequal. We are not equal, right? Something like that. Then we make equal. This mantra makes us equal. And another word that means like another word that means like is indestructible, right? Indestructible. And we become same as indestructible, something like that. But this
Indestructible.
Yeah.
Can we attain that, or that the mantra is like attaining nirvana?
yeah. Tayata Gatika, yes, it's attaining nirvana.
It's like attaining
Yeah.
nirvana.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Yes. Yeah, this is the what you call the explanation is very twisted. That's why. Now,
단도나?
yeah. Yeah, dorna, lao.
아,
Dorna, so lao.
너는
음.
등의 주제 바지, 주제 바자도 잡아 등의 주다 바자로 들어봐. 등의 주제 바자도 잡아 탐제 럽도 쉬어를 집에 나왔다. 너는 아니 등의 다 등의 주 바자도 잡아 아니 럽도 쉬어를 집에 이사 아니 럽도 쉬 탐제 럽도 쉬어를 집에 나왔어.
So then next mantra is called the mantra that pacify all sufferings, right? And here it says pacify all. In the commentary it says in brief, when we summarize all of this, basically it's saying this mantra will pacify all sufferings. All suffering means the sufferings with causes, so cause of the suffering and the imprint of the sufferings, everything. Yeah. Now.
다 탐제 나랍도 쉬어를 집에 나 들러 때네 밀루신 민준배나 담바시바자데 들러 띵기이나 탐제랍도 쉬어를 집에 나 들러 띵기이나 아니 밀루신 민준배나 담바시바자데 쉬어를 바르도 심방나스.
Yes. So then it says is not false and should thus be understand as true. So that means this talks about like all this benefit of the mantra, right? Mantra. So it is not mizunpa, temper. Mizunpa means it is not untrue, it's not false. They are true. Okay. This mantra, the explanation is true, and then should thus understand as true, right? Shabache. And then the mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed as follows. Meba, yeah. Now.
어다데 메바 때타 가디 파라 상가디 부디 소하 다디 때타 세디 디다디 시리
No.
땡아고 군디제 아니 가디 스네 송시 세디 파르도 송시 삼바랑 가디스 양 파르도 양다바 송시 부디 소하 세디 가디 담보니도 초람도 조람도 송시세 지제 삼바랑 가디스네 파르도 양다바 송시제
Tolam rolan. Para samgati.
고람
Golamchi.
해봐
No. Bodhi.
부디스 장주도 장주 소하 시도 장주도 시도
Okay.
부디 소하 시도 장주도 시도 시스 디드에 나 템바타르 티징기리지 온두 레 담보와 디요 다티리.
Okay, here it goes like this. Om. Tayata om gati, right? So here
디 샴데 데두가
no.
데네 데탄 가디 파랑가데 세데 토남도 송시 되네 존남도 송시 토남을 봐 되네 존남 되네 파를 지침바 토남도 송시 되네 파를 미한다 봐 골남도 송시
상계기
되네 상계기 전주비 시도신 있으니 토벌 기시 스타트니 선바랑 거디 부디 소하스
상계라 오라라. Okay, so it says gate para sangate bodhisattva. There are 5 of them, right? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, first gate is saying toklam. It's path of seeing, and then the second gate is path of accumulation, right? Accumulation. Para means perfection, right? I think perfection, they translate as a perfection. So that is path of seeing. Yeah. Para
संगत
You should see in first, but it should be accumulation, preparation.
I think it's the reversed order.
what? Okay, gate. First gate is
Gate.
poklam, accumulation. Second gate is jorlam, is preparation. Yes, sorry, preparation. Yes. Then para gate is path of seeing. Yeah. And the parasangati is meditation, path of meditation. And parasangati, bodhisattva means establish nirvana or establish enlighten, right? Enlighten. So that is the last path. Okay. Is this normal learning?
Saying that's the-
Yes, dene parudu golon yandaba song. Okay. Dene sangi ki chanchu shi sukshiks. Sangi shi sukshi means that okay, now song. We call song. That's everything song. Song means like first gati means like the how do you say like
gati
not sure.
ni
Soglam.
sonam
Soglam song means soglam. The song means go to path of seeing. Go beyond path of seeing, something like that. Yeah. A path of preparation, path of accumulation. Go beyond path of seeing, path of accumulation, path of seeing, path of meditation, and the last one it says establish Buddha, the enlighten. Okay, not Buddha. Sorry. Yeah, you can say Buddha, I guess. Yeah. Establish path of enlighten. Now. And yeah, now, and I said this is very short line, and that it actually explains entire path of the what you call practices.
다데 셰리부 전주 선바 춘부 대다 셰리 파르 춘바 사물라바 자우 스타디 또그네 터도바 데코나니를 슈베 사물라바 자우 사무디 동바니디 사무시고야 신도 또그네 인선에 아니 사물라바 자우
Okay, the next line says Shariputra, a bodhisattva and great being should train in the profound perfection of the wisdom in this way. Profound, samo, in Tibetan it's a samo, right? Profound. Profound, we call it profound because it's very difficult to see and very difficult to understand. That's why it called samo or profound.
Yeah, 저놈게 시럽지 바르도 침병아니 저놈 리바 침병아니 저놈 라나메병아니 토놈 미냐베도 냐병아니 고람 동네턴 제르도 시럽지 집에 나니 밀룰람 시진 사무디 시바타르 템바르 시바 제디 대다르 꿈나 상게수 침버 집에 주로 시에버 차에 터지고 대양 람응을 채워 터지 차네 마인바 뚱이 또 베시럽지 차네인데 뚱이라 세나 어디리
Okay, that's not okay. Now when you go back to the mantra, let's see Shariputra Bodhisattva have okay. Oh, okay, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Therefore, the mantra you can kind of, you can relate it to the 5 paths with the 5 mantras again, and the meaning of the 5 mantras. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom is path of accumulation, and the mantra of the great seeing, path of preparation, and the suppressible mantra, path of seeing, and the equal and the unequal is path of what? Path of meditation, mantra of pacifying all sufferings and falls and stuff like that. That mantra, wisdom is, and so there is no more learning. Yes. Down.
This
This no.
다들만 남응알 치에 차네 많이 봤지. 탑지 차네 또 남응알 차 이제 치바 말이 또니도 비시럽지 차네 인디. 주인이라 세나 천자잠양 마토장 토베 유조점도 주에 초람스제 다 초람스야 지제 이 또니도 비 차네 세나 치중기 차네서 시에버리 제사 라망아 치어디 탑지 차네 말이스 또니도 비 시럽지 차네 시기야리스 다 초람스야디 아니 교조점도 아니 동반일 세나 가야 마토장 특히 교조점도 그래나 초남스제 네버지게 돈남 답이 세나 민장 제다 찬자점 제베 다 조남기 내가서 돈남 돈남 답이 세나 돈남 답이 세나디 조남기 내가서 세나 토야마리 뒤지다 된데 세나 치토버봐 돈남기 내가서 뒤지 매바 동반이 동지 다네 세나 시템버봐 어디 예산이 동일의 세나 찬자점 마토장 특히 규조점도 주에 초람디제 토남기네 네버지바 토남 답이 세나의 미야 디찬자점 다 내지 쳐든스다 조남기네 그수 토남 잡에 세나디 토야 말이스 토남기네 그수 세나 토야기 디 찬자르버지 조남기네 그수 토바에서 조남스 내지 쳐든남 조남 주인이 당부른 것은도 세월아 통해 다 뒤지대 만져가 세월아 통해 당부들을 전에 도남시게 kumsin kumba tungsin kumba jibe ni lamdilu kolamsje dele la kumsin ngalobdu mebe na melu lamse
Okay. So the way in which we train into these 5 paths and then the stages of like realization will be like this. Okay, now right now here when we talk about with this the idea of meditating on emptiness is comparing with 5 paths, right? 5 paths. So this is not talking about the accumulation aspect of the path. Okay. So the accumulation aspect of the path is completely different. So here we are talking about the inner realization or the feeling of the emptiness. So the difference between these 5 paths in terms of like understanding of emptiness is that how intense, how clear you see emptiness. Yeah. And then let's say the first, what we do, like, so we try to understand emptiness, and then we need to accumulate a lot of merits and stuff like that. And let's see here, what is this? Let's long chill mind. Okay, don't you talk. Chini la sena chanda yang toja. Juzin du joel. Chini chuni la sena chanda zamya matop yang. Okay, the path of accumulation. Path of accumulation, we have no sense of like any feeling of the emptiness. There's no feeling of emptiness whatsoever, like completely unknown to us at that point, right? But even we can engage into some causes and conditions that may enable us to see emptiness. Yeah, so that is during the path of accumulation. Yeah, And then the path of preparation. So, path of accumulation, path of preparation, right? Okay. And the path on the path of preparation, what happens? Like we do see emptiness. We can experience some emptiness, but that emptiness is comes with sort of like conceptual mind. Yeah, it's not completely free of conceptual mind. We may have like exact kind of like understanding of emptiness as the one we see on the path of seeing, but that comes with some defect, sort of like conventional mind. It mixed with the conventional thoughts. So that's why it's not clear. It's not completely free from conceptual mind. So that happens on the path of preparation. Yeah. So then when we get into the path of seeing, so then we see beginning to see emptiness directly. So when we begin to see emptiness directly, so that understanding or that experience of emptiness will be absence of any conceptual mind, clear and any conceptual mind. Okay. So then the next path is called path of meditation, right? Path of meditation. On the path of meditation, we're not going to see any different emptiness or different version of emptiness or like higher form of emptiness or something. It will be the same kind of understanding of emptiness, but what we do, we put more effort. We try to make habit yourself. This emptiness, gompa, okay? So we make habit of this understanding or meditation over again and again. Yeah. So then after that, then how machines love you maybe. Okay. So after that, so then we try to reach the point that there's no more learning. There's no more things to learn. So then with that point, we reach to the final stage of the path. That's called path of no more learning. Oh. That's 하소.
사소.
두즈심스.
아,
두즈심스 뒤왔단가.
저기,
주즈심스.
아,
나 된샤나 아니마.
되네, 좀대 띵인지 딜리신디. 전주 선배는 뭐 봐봐 저래도 운전을 해서 시저지는 레소리 유보대 대신을 유보대 제가 주의 때문에 시력이 셔버자디 대시 셔버는 뭐냐 제도이랑 좀 된데지 되게 지가는 어쨌든 버셔리보다 전주 선배는 뭐 봐봐 저래도 운전다 탐제단 템포 거래되다 하다는 메인도 좀 되게 숨발랑은 버텨도
Okay, now Rinpoche finished entire text. Okay, he just read through the text. 아직 지워찍기 땅가 가져가.
야,
지워찍기 땅가 가져가.
저저
주주 가면 죽수도 테스트도.
지단지
Okay, have one more. If you have any question, one question. Okay. Yeah. He did it.
You just did that.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. He did it. Yeah. Call it lung now roches, lung 차래란, lung 찍바래란.
내가 너무 차례래.
Yeah. It's a
정말
transmission.
좀 베래.
Yeah. Yeah.
야,
Any questions? No questions?
A question for the Bodhisattva in the path of meditation. This what is the mind of the meditators? Is it when we talk about habituating, does that mean the mind is in and out of single pointed or meditative equipoise? And what does it mean, like when the mind is not single pointedly? What would the Bodhisattva in that path see? Path of meditation. Because yes, in the stage where Bodhisattva is just habituating to seeing emptiness. I'm trying to understand what that means to habituate.
돈이 또 사회서라 공부 가르치고 공부 간대치고 가르 공부 치고 여러 왜 쓰고 돈 쓰고 공부 시에서도 빼나 뒤지글이야 아니 칼로르 뒤지라 냠샤네 뒤지 뒤마임바지래 냠샤 마임바차 냠샤네 남샤 마임바지 엔데시네 드라이드 콤바치시고 가리 콤바치시 가리 콤바치시고 레시고
디 통람기네 그 수동반이 살도도 바인서네 통람 실버리 다 관람기네 그 통람기네 그 수도베 동반이 또버디 아니 곰바디 야네 양도 곰고리 동반이 야네 양도 곰네 사마지지 버도 동반이 선은 그 초던 디기 동반이 공구야리 동반이 그 돈이 아니 사주데 들고야르와 어디 있으니 사라랑 그 게기 지마야리 이 답에치도 동반이 공구야리 사담부터 위에 상그 담병을 게기 지마디 장이 치도 동반이 공 얘네 사담분이 이거 숨바 사주베 봐도 사주 담에 내가서 아니 디 가르스 그래 시디 참 타시 타왔디
톨람 당보토면 진짜 톨람 당보토비도 싸 담벌 내두고 그래
네
싸 담벌 내두고 그래 그래서
여다 돈음토 인도 그 제목군다 세버리 행기 대야리 딘지 행기 신야디 군다디 돈음토 인도 점바 딘지 군다 세버리 미션 행기 세 아마르바 행기 디 사줄라 아니 림바 신도 사담비네 그 세야 니버드 숨버 사주 사주 담에 내가 아니 시도 차시 차와디 번기야
So, when we reach to the path of seeing, right? Path of seeing, we see emptiness at first time, at first time. So then that emptiness, just seeing emptiness is not enough. So we need to get habit with this emptiness, throughout the path, and finally we become enlightened. So that is because we need to go through 10 bhumis, right? 10 bhumis. So when you look at the 10 bhumis, they have a function to purify negativity that associate with their bhumis. Okay? So when we reach the first bhumi, we need to purify first the what you call this negativities or obstacles. I would say obstacles that is associated with first bhumi. Then we reach the second bhumi. Then we need to eliminate the obstacles that are associated with the second bhumi and stuff like that. We need to go through that. Right? This is one thing. And then, so when we see emptiness directly the first time, so at that time, we destroyed the Denzi Kunda. Denzi Kunda means self-grasping. That is, I don't know how to say. Do you know? No. So one type of self-grasping is innate. And there's another type of self-grasping is acquired. You call it acquired. Okay. So we will eliminate that. We will just destroy that type of self-grasping. Okay. Now there's another type of what you call it? innate self-grasping, right? Innate or imprint or innate self-grasping. We need to eliminate that. That needs really heavy supporting from the method aspect of the practices. So that cannot simply destroyed by the understanding of emptiness. So that's why then from there we begin to incorporate with the two practices and eliminate each of these the obstacles throughout the bhumis.
If I understood you correctly, you said that the innate self-grasping, which is the stuff that we're actually born with, it's acquired, it's from the beginning of this time.
Yeah.
Is only destroyed through the method aspect.
Oh, I didn't say that. Did I say that?
That's what I thought you said.
Did I say that? You need to incorporate. You need to incorporate with the and the emptiness. Not like a one or the one. Anyway, so I
That's what I heard. Doesn't make sense.
so this is what that 시립기 바제지요와 시립기 바제디 세발이야 다 가서 오래 탑기 차 기념nen디 예버 또 고고 전주선 베타비스 다 차서로 쓰고다 예버 또 고고 레베시고
예,
야.
그래.
딱 고래 짱바치는 디고 말아요 짱바에 시고 레베시고도
아,
전주선 탑을 찌부질러 때는 세토 레베시기서
탑주 때문에 동의도 싫을 때는
셔럽을 대고라
뭐디 싫을 때
뭐디 셔럽라 okay
음.
so then
들러지니 쓰든 탑차디
yes okay this is how we do ten bhumi there's like there's we have like what's so called like innate self grasping right we are eliminating self grasping here okay so that's only can counterforce by emptiness period right so now it depends on like how strong your emptiness is okay you can enhance that emptiness by doing the method aspect of the practices method aspect of the practices enhances your understanding of emptiness so that will so every negative the what you call this mental afflictions this has to be destroyed by the what you call this the emptiness understanding of emptiness now
사실이
다시 한 뒤로
너
okay we'll stop